Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Imagine walking into a room filled with old photographs, their subjects' faces stern and serious. No smiles in sight. It's a common misconception that people were always serious and somber in front of the camera, but the truth is more nuanced. At Series Source, we're diving into the history behind why smiling wasn't always the norm in photography. In the late 19th century, photography was still a relatively new technology, and posing for portraits was often a formal affair. People were expected to dress up, sit stiffly, and look straight at the camera, no smiles allowed. This was partly due to the technical limitations of the time. Cameras were not as advanced, and capturing a clear image was a challenge. But why did smiling become so frowned upon? It's because in the mid-19th century, photography was closely tied to the art world. Photographers saw themselves as artists, and their work was often judged on its technical merit rather than its subject's expression. Smiling was considered unbecoming, as it was associated with rural or working-class people. In contrast, serious, dignified expressions were seen as more refined and acceptable for the aristocracy. The concept of the mask also played a role in this era of photography. A person's smile was viewed as their true self, but also as something to be hidden behind a mask of social propriety. This idea of concealment was particularly relevant during the Victorian era, where people were expected to maintain a stiff upper lip and hide their true emotions. However, it wasn't until the early 20th century that smiling began to gain acceptance in photography. With the rise of celebrity culture and the growing influence of the film industry, smiling became synonymous with fame and glamour. Suddenly, photographs were no longer just formal portraits, but also opportunities for stars to showcase their personalities. Today, we often associate smiles with happiness and joy, but it's interesting to consider how our attitudes towards photography have changed over time. At Series Source, we explore the fascinating stories behind these artifacts, uncovering the hidden histories and secrets that make them so captivating. Join us as we delve into the world of old photographs and discover what lies beneath their seemingly ordinary surfaces. Smiling was once a serious business, but it's now an everyday expression. But next time you see a vintage photograph, remember the complex social norms that shaped the way people posed for the camera, and how those same norms continue to influence our perceptions of photography today.